Hello AO Division, this is Cheryl Cook, CAPOM, and your Division President. It's been a couple of months since I did a video update, and there are some things that I wanted to share with you before the end of the year. I would like to start off with some very exciting news. Lacey Courtney, CAPOM, and I have both been invited to the 2013 Futures Conference in Anaheim next March. Needless to say, we were both very excited that we'll get to represent AO at that conference. Only 200 IAAP members worldwide got invited to the conference, so we're looking forward to getting to be a part of that. You can expect a full report about our experience in helping shape the future of our association after we return. I've been told by our Pathways to Excellence Chair, Teresa Tidwell, CAPOM, that all 7 of our chapters have submitted all of the criteria due so far and are on the way of becoming chapters of excellence again this year. I want to encourage each of you to help your chapter president stay on task. Ask them often how the chapter's doing if they don't already report that to you, and ask them where your chapter stands in the P2E program. I also want to encourage each of you to continue working towards becoming members of excellence for the 2012-2013 year. You only have to meet 8 out of the 11 criteria, so check to see which ones you've already completed and which ones you still need to work on. If you have any questions about either program, reach out to Teresa and she'll be happy to answer those for you. Our membership number for AO Division stands at 229 as of November the 30th, and since my last video update, we've had 12 new members join. They are, and I apologize up front if I've mispronounced anyone's name, Beth Colin Nash, Shantae Moy, Kathleen Swain, and Jennifer Young all are joining the Central Arkansas chapter. Kim Weber, Jessica Peterson, Lisa Keener, and Karen Hansen all joining the Tulsa chapter. Stephanie Bukowski and Patricia Sanders joining the Razorback chapter. And Amy Branch and Eileen Mendoza both joining the Will Rogers chapter. I want to welcome each of you to the Arkansas-Oklahoma Division. You've joined a wonderful professional association, and there will be many opportunities for you to get as involved as you want to be that will help you develop yourself both personally and professionally. So I encourage you to become active in your monthly meetings and other events that your chapter might have. Since my last update, the division officers have been invited to the Tulsa chapter meeting on May the 2nd of 2013. If you haven't invited us to attend one of your meetings yet, I suggest you contact me very soon. As I used to say, our dance card is filling up quickly, and when you throw in the potential for bad weather after the first of the year and having to reschedule everything, it could get very exciting before the fiscal year is up. I want to let everyone know that updated leadership guidelines and updated annual meeting guidelines have been posted on the division's website. For members and those serving on the division nominations committee alike, it's important that you know where the leadership guidelines can be found and what they say, so that when the call for nominations for division officers goes out on February the 1st, you'll know what the responsibilities and expectations are for each position. As a matter of information for those serving on the bylaws committee and the nominations committee, you will note that these leadership guidelines now include sample forms for your committees to use. Unless you're in the American Fidelity or Tulsa chapters, you might not be very interested in the updated annual meeting guidelines right now, but in the future, as your chapter considers hosting that meeting, you will need to review those. And speaking of annual meeting, if you haven't already made your hotel reservation at the Embassy Suites in Norman for the meeting in June, please do so as soon as possible. The American Fidelity chapter is meeting regularly to plan an exciting and informational meeting, and you're not going to want to miss it. The other division officers and I have already scheduled our site visit to take place after the first of the year, so we're anxious to hear about everything. For those that are new to IAAP, this is an excellent meeting where you can see how our association conducts its business and what kind of business we conduct. You will have the opportunity to participate in various educational sessions, hear exciting and motivational speakers, and network with other admins across our 2 states. The dates for that meeting are June the 21st through the 23rd. If you're a chapter president in particular, I can't say it enough. Please be checking out the division website often for upcoming deadlines and other information. You've heard me say it many times now, you're missing out on a lot of information if you're not going to the website at least twice a week. In closing, the other division officers and I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a safe New Year, and I'll see you in 2013.